Hi, I'm Bob Hockemuther, Regional Extension Agent with the University of Florida, and I'm here today at the North Florida Research and Education Center, Suwannee Valley, just outside of Live Oak in the northern part of the state of Florida. At this center, I'm involved with a number of research trials that are involved with evaluating new specialty crops that could potentially be increased in acreage here in Florida. So in those situations where we feel like there's a new interest, it may be an emerging new crop for this region. We have a plant breeder at the University of Florida that is developing a crop that I'm standing in here today, and this is calabaza. It's also known as tropical pumpkin. It's very common in tropical areas as a staple food in places like the Caribbean. So we are evaluating it here in Florida. Dr. Meru has about 10 different lines that we are testing here, and he's got some real winners that I think that we're coming along with. This is one of those lines. It doesn't even have a name yet, it just has a number. And you can see the size here on calabaza. This is a really good size for calabaza and real good quality. What we're going to do after we harvest these and take the yield or the weights of the individual fruit, we're going to cut this open and we're going to evaluate the internal characteristics as well, including things like the color, the thickness of the meat on the inside, and be able to give a pretty good idea of how marketable this particular variety would become. In addition to that, we're going to be working with our post-harvest and food science department, where we are going to see if they can make a pretty good pumpkin beer out of this calabaza. So it's one of the more interesting crops. I think there's a lot of potential for this because of its tropical climate background. It's a lot more tolerant to the insects and diseases that are typically a problem here in Florida. So I've got some high hopes for this particular emerging crop here in Florida.